Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your Mystic Affirmations for Monday, May the 6th of 2024. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is our collective energy for all sun, moon, and rising signs. That means if you'd like to have a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. And don't forget, I have a Mother's Day special going on. You can see the Mystic Mother's Day 20% off code and instructions on how to use it. And it doesn't just apply to your mom. And if you're a mom, great. If not, you can still use the code. There's nobody policing it. So it can be used as many times as you would like. You can share it with others, and I'll be more than happy to do the reading with you. So take advantage of our wonderful little offer, and I will see you soon. Let's go right into the energy of the reading. Ooh, I I saw what's there, and hold on to your hat, y'all. Okay, so we have a tower moment, and we have the going down the rabbit hole into our subconscious mind, where all of our fears live, and we want to be sure to remember this can be a test. This can be the moment where you can discern whether you're going to latch on to the negative and ride that all the way down to the end of the track, or are you going to block your tendency toward the negative and the fear and allow yourself to stand in your own truth despite what everything around you is doing? And this is the real true test, because when the chips are down and the what's hitting you right in the face, we can either stand and weather it and be there to be able to push through once the storm is past, or we can give up and allow ourselves to surrender to all of that chaos. And I don't know about y'all, but I haven't surrendered yet, and I'm not going to. And this is where we stand in our truth and know that we are divine creators. We are high, beautiful energy beings, and that this tower is being removed for our highest good. I've got my little ceiling fan on because it's kind of nice in here today, so you can see it in the card's reflection. But it is the energy of motion. So don't be afraid. The tower has to come down. It's been blocking your holding your restrictions. It's like the chicken has to peck its way out of the egg. The egg gets destroyed, but the chicken lives, right? So this is the only way the chicken will survive, is to be able to get out of those tight quarters. It's grown past its containment. And that's what we're doing. And we've still got that old script telling us how small we are in the back of our minds, running unfettered. It's absolutely not being checked. And that little thought is just running around thinking it's the king of all creation in your mind. Your mind is not your soul. So allow yourself to release and close the door. This is where your test of strength, to close the door to what you're not trying to focus on. And I don't mean like go catatonic. I mean, go within yourself, and just like when a storm comes here, we batten down the hatches, we seal up all the windows and doors, and then when the storm is over, we take down all of that and let ourselves have the sunshine again. But when there's time to hunker down, we hunker down. I don't think this is a big hunker down moment. I think you're going to feel it. So there's a lot of chaos going on in this world, and we do not want to feed that dog, right? The chaos dog can go on about its merry way. I want to feed my prosperity and my ability to stay anchored and secure, and you will have no greater strength than when you can overcome those fear thoughts or even the feeling of being attacked. You know you've become spiritually mature when someone's words just don't even tickle your hairs on your arm, that you're able to stand and know that the truth is within you and what they're saying is not your truth. So remember that when the tower's coming down and everything seems scary, do not run to the solace of that fear mind. Close the door to that, shut it out, and let yourself act in the energy of creation rather than allowing the energy of surrender and destruction. So we surrender to the trust of the universe, not to the fear. There we go. Here we go. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light. Divine spirit, yes. So that tower coming down clears the runway. And if you can get out of the fear mind, you won't be afraid to take it. This is a yes from the universe that you may now proceed. You have passed the test. So see the challenges that come into your life as a test to, are you ready? Can you keep yourself grounded and stable? Can you stay on balance even when things are trying to knock you off balance? And if the answer is no, then you definitely have to work on finding a place that you can anchor, and that's your root chakra energy, and ground yourself. And that's not a hard thing to do. Mother Earth is lovely at that. All you have to do is stand on it and you're grounded, but allow yourself to make that connection and see your roots of energy going down into the earth as it holds you, just like a tree. Strong winds blow, but the tree can remain as long as the roots hold. And our roots need to be fortified. Then we can take off when it's time, because it'll be the time that everything's clear and we're able to move forward without any struggle. So this is, we're being tested all the time. What's the next level, right? If we don't go up to the next level till we anchor ourselves in the one we're in. So it's saying if you can weather without fear, you can step into the new and allow yourself to do it. And that is really true. Divine Spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome its blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. We are so grateful to have you in this reading, and we appreciate you being here. So we have our 3 cards out. Just remember, the tower doesn't always mean something that's going to, doesn't mean shock and awe. It is a big deal and it's a big energy push, but it doesn't have to be a disaster. It just means change. And we have the King of Cups, which is someone who's extending that cup, wanting your highest good. It's also water sign energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, major arcanas. But the masculine energy in this king is fully developed, so he's not going to come half ASS, okay? And when he does show up, he's going to have something for you to be able to assist you, whether it's information or actual assistance. So just be in that place of knowing this is authentic and trust divine to work it out. Even when the chips are down, you see miracles all the time where people are saved through catastrophic circumstances, and then somebody will survive and be in that energy. So it's not that bad. We're not in the energy of the catastrophe. We're in the energy of fear, of what's anticipating the catastrophe. So don't anticipate that. Don't give that any power. When you speak that, then that's the truth you're asking for. And that's not where we want to go. We want to be in a place where we are safe and we are able to withstand all things, and we have more than enough in order to do so. So trust divine to do that. I am set in my intention and trust in my abilities to improve my circumstances. Absolutely the truth. You have the ability to believe for what you want rather than what you're afraid of. Don't give the fear the power. It will amplify it in the wrong direction. And I know you're, oh, but it's hard. It's very scary. All you have to do is communicate in success and in strength, and that makes it so. And you will be supported in that by divine with whatever needs to come in to help you have that strength and endurance and allow you to be supported. Communication is the way we manifest. I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. The universe is always listening. So be careful and don't counter yourself with the fear. You have to do it almost with blind faith. You have to speak the outcome you are choosing, not the one that appears to be coming at you. That way you shift the energy and start attracting the thing you want, not what you don't want. This is going on all over the place. And that's why I'm like harping, because I was very kind of excited to see the devil card show up for the bottom card when I laid the cards out. And then as it came through again with the tower, it was like, okay, that's exactly what this is about. Don't stop, even when it looks shaky. If we worried about every single rainy day and thought that was going to be the great flood, we'd never leave our houses. We'd never go anywhere. Every time it rained, everyone would lock their doors and hide away. This is not how it is. We are not in that circumstance. Don't stop living. Don't stop hoping. Don't stop creating. For it is the creating that you bring the way out. You create your own way out with your own energy and thoughts. And that's another thing. Always believe there's a way out. Don't believe you're ever, caught in a place where it's never going to change. I mean, I'm just going to use the example. There have been people who have been locked up in camps who were told they were never leaving, and many didn't. But the ones who did were the ones who harbored that hope and kept themselves going. They talk about it. I've listened to many documentaries of the survivors. And yes, I'm not naming any specific one because they're all the same. Even POWs. There has to be, you have to keep that hope in your heart that things are going to, it's going to come, you're going to come through this. And change is inevitable, and there it is, just like that Tower card and the Devil card. You can make the best of it, or you can make the worst of it. And this is the energy of both the masculine and feminine. You see the square for the masculine, and the feminine is the circle. So the frequency of change supports our ability to gracefully dance in the forever changing nature of reality, both inwardly and outward, so that we can appreciate the sweet release of the old and the rebirth of the new. So allowing yourself to know that the change it's going to come in one form or another. When it shows up, at least you've identified what the change is. But don't be afraid. Yes, it's unknown. The outcome is unknown. But that's where the miracles live, in a place that you haven't created yet. Get to creating. We have manifestation. It's like the cards know. Believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart, for in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. This is the belief you need to carry in your heart, that you are the one who's focusing the energy, and this is your perspective on life, and you get to change the vibration that you live the life in, and that will in turn change the vibration of what you see and experience. Believe. Be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible. Retain an open heart and mind. Believe. All is possible! Exclamation point. This is what we're talking about. In the face of adversity, belief has to be the bigger energy, and that's why you keep pushing energy into belief. Because if you push energy into the fear will overtake it because it's a strong, scary, right now energy, right? So your present energy at this very moment needs to be a place of peace. And the only way to get that is to ignore the fear and allow yourself to believe that there is something better coming instantly that will shift this in your favor. Remember, the universe is continuously conspiring in all of our favor. We have the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is the energy of action. It is the ignition, the thing that's taking root. It is new passion, new beginning. So this is a beautiful first card coming out after the Tower and the Devil card. Remember, the Devil card is also Capricorn Major Arcana. But allowing yourself to be in the energy of new beginnings, that is where you want to be. After a Tower, it has to be new beginnings. And that's a gift from divine that you'll be able to take action as soon as all the dust settles. Going forward, letting go of what no longer serves you. It's just like trying to carry the bricks around after the tower goes down. We don't wanna do that. Those are something that no longer exists, and we don't wanna hang on to the memory of it falling and being in the negative space. What we wanna do is hang on to the energy of that was your stepping stone, and now look at all the opportunities that are out in front of you. Only focus forward. These Do you think she cares? Does she look like she's worried about the things she's left behind? No. It's a natural process of growth. The chicken isn't worried about the egg it pecked to pieces, right? And you will get the insights and you will be shown the way. This is the Princess of Swords, also known as the Page of Swords, the informer. This illumination is being deliberately skewed in order to show you what this was for and how to move forward. So you're being given divine information. It may be a download, it could be an actual conversation with another person or something that you overhear. It is absolutely saying you will not be alone in this, you will be guided through it, but you've got to maintain your energy of allowing yourself to hold on to what you're anchoring to, and don't worry about what other people say. Don't worry about what the news says. They aren't you. Okay? And you don't have to settle for that outcome. Change it in your belief, in your energy, and it shall change. This is an absolute fact of the law of attraction. So I love you guys, and you're going to be just fine. What we're losing, we don't need anyway, and we're going to move forward. So many blessings to you all, and hold tight to your faith and your belief, and don't let anything rattle you. This is all a test as we go through the negative things. It's just checking to see if our foundation is solid, and we have to make sure that we keep that solid root chakra grounded energy. Have a beautiful Monday. I will see you tomorrow. Namaste, my friends.